Bam. The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Bitcoin Daily video, 9:30 on the dollar today, on the dollar. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? DJ AV is in the house, Batch, Humor, Sasha is here, Martin, and Batch. How's everybody doing? Also, we got some not green names, guys. Irvin, the Crypto Kaola. Humor, Alif is always here every single day. Alexa also. Nice to see the old guys here. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Everybody doing what Bitcoin, everybody expected what Bitcoin is gonna do. So you can see here the chart from yesterday, you know, we were expecting either above the, you know, if you want to be bullish above 41, that didn't happen. We broke the 50 moving average on the downside, so, you know, we are technically like, you know, looking for some more downtrend. We're going to see where the support lies and, you know, where we have to bounce, because if you do not bounce on where we have to bounce, you know, it's going to be ugly. It's going to turn ugly. Welcome to TLA on the dollar. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm late. Did I miss anything? You're like 1 minute late, man. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna survive. So the first thing I want to say to everybody is I know a lot of people are bullish, right? I know a lot of people are thinking we are just gonna have a pullback. We're just gonna have a pullback and the price will go up, right? Because that's what people are thinking. But I'm here to tell you that you have to change your thinking. You have to change the way you look at the charts. Because right now we are bearish. We are in the bear market. We are not yet confirmed, a bullish option and anything, because we didn't have any retest. You should be having a bearish negative view on the market, because that's going to help you with trading. That's going to help you with investing. That's going to help you with everything. Because right now, any kind of talk about, going up to the moon, 100,000, 60,000, whatever, it's pure hopium. It's pure biased views. Because right now we are still technically bearish. You cannot go and talk about 100,000. Yeah, just we're gonna bounce over here, because everybody sees this, right? We're gonna bounce here. It's gonna go higher. We're gonna go above 100 moving average, so forth, so forth. Now we are still technically in bear market. We still technically are right now getting rejected by the very important 20 moving average. We didn't even hit it right over here. Over here we didn't even hit it, 10, just rejected here. We cannot not even get back up to the 20 moving average, just getting rejected already, right? So technically your view on the market should be bearish, not bullish, because a lot of people are just too bullish right now. They are just saying like, yeah, this is expected. Sure, it's expected. What's not expected is this down here. That's not expected. So are you gonna wait for this over here to exit the market, or what are you gonna do? What are you gonna? Because like anything that goes up, it has to come down. Pullback is expected. Now what's not expected is this over here. That's not expected. The moon phase, like going up to 60,000, not expected, but people are expecting this. This is not expected, guys. This is not expected. We are looking for that. We are hoping for that. We are assuming it might happen. We are like, oh please, the Bitcoin gods, please, goddamn, just like bounce off of these lines down here. But what happens if it doesn't bounce? What happens if it breaks down these lines? Right now it's not time to be bullish. It's still time to be bearish. How long? Depends, but it is a small pull to the downside. It was expected. We are hoping we might actually hold the 110 moving average, but that was a little bit unlikely, because it just bounced too much to have this. It does when you're in a bull market. When you are very, very bullish, it does this. But right now you can see here that it went too far up. We didn't even hit the 200 moving average, just like over here. Got close to it, did not hit it. Got close to it, did not hit it, and just getting rejected already, right? Getting rejected already. And right now the most important parts are down here, and we're gonna see what happens down there. I see a lot of people from different places: Croatia, London, Netherlands. Nice. If you want hopium to be crushed into 1,000 pieces, watch videos of Ben Cohen. What did Ben Cohen been saying? I don't know what Ben Cohen is. I know that George has been saying we're going up, so it doesn't matter if you go down or you go up or you go sideways, you're always going up, based on George. So if you want some continuous hopium, you should be watching George. Crypto or us. New Zealand is here as well. But who said that? DJ AV Stalin. What did Ben Cohen been saying? Has he been saying that we are going up from here? Because right now I don't see it. I mean there is still probability that we might actually bounce, but we're gonna see how it reacts to the 10 and 20 and 50 moving average. We are still in the same channel. Yeah, we're gonna look at the channels as well, guys. Here are the channels. Now let's zoom in foremost. Let's zoom in a little bit over here, and you'll see that we had a very nice triangle, rising wedge up here that we broke out of. We're also discussing whether this, you see this rising wedge, this is upper line, this lower line. We are also discussing that this rising wedge might be something like this. It really doesn't matter how it is. It was a rising wedge with a plethora of divergences on the upside. We are getting close to these targets up here at 44, 45, even 43,000. We are getting very, very close, and also we are hitting this very important resistance line up here, right? And we actually got rejected by that, and right now going down. Not only are we going down out of the rising wedge, not only we are also breaking a very important support down here. This on the 4-hourly time frame. You can see here, if you zoom in, I think if you zoom in, actually if you zoom in, we actually still holding that support. I think it was on another chart up here. 4-hourly, yeah, up here we are actually breaking it, I think. No, which one was I looking at? I was looking at probably at this one over here at Coinbase. On Coinbase we broke, yeah, on Coinbase you can see here that we broke the support on the downside, and right now are below on the Coinbase. But on Bitfinex and on the on Bitfinex we didn't break it here, but we are below it right now down here. And on Binance also we did not break it, you know, previous 4 hours, but right now we are below it. Still got something like 23 minutes left to see if we actually break the downside. But if we do that, like technically you are creating lower low. So this is low, this is lower low. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Unfortunately, it's not a good sign. So let's go back to the 1-hourly and just no, let's go back to the 4-hourly and check. So now that we broke down to, out of this wedge to the downside, let's remove the wedge. We don't want to look at. Also, we don't want to talk about these targets anymore because right now we are going down. So we're gonna remove those targets just to make a little less noise up here. That's the line that we are trying to break right now, but let's remove it right now. And what you're gonna see here is after we broke the triangle to the downside, we held the 50 moving average. We tried to climb up, but then we were hugging it and then broke to the downside. So probability right now, also this channel down here, these are the channel lines. Also the channel, we are in upper, we jumped up here on the channel, we faked out down, or right back out to the channel, try to get to the top of the channel, technically almost the top of the channel, and bounce right back on the channel line right now. So technically the target should be around 35,004, give or take right now down here. Depends on how long this is take and how long these lines get. So right now we are looking for this bottom of this channel to actually get hit, because we are technically below the channel line over here. So right now we are just playing inside the channels before we are up here. You can see here, and right now we below. You can see here these channels are actually being played really nicely. Went all the way up to the top up here 2 times, went all the way to the bottom, jumped up here, crossed it, hugged the line, fake out, back up, try to get all the way up, back, hugged it, right now down. So technically we should go down to something like 35,000, give or take. By the way, I just want to see what DJI is done. He keeps saying we are playing in a sandbox for the next 3 months. He expects a summer lull with some extensions in Q3, Q4 2021. Not quite sure what you said there, man. Ben Cohen. He keeps playing in the sandbox. I'm not quite sure what means playing in the sandbox. That's probably some Ben Cohen word. Ben Cohen is a mathematician. He's a professor, if I remember correctly. So he likes, you know, he likes his regression lines and logarithmic lines and all of that stuff. He likes looking at history. He likes things to be happening as they have always been happened. He thinks that markets have some kind of, you know, fixed way to move, and that's a really bad way to look at the markets, because markets move based on human psychology, not on mathematical patterns. Although mathematical patterns, you know, and part of the movement can be explained mathematically, but usually it breaks those patterns eventually. It usually breaks, and that's why everybody who's trying to figure out some, you know, fixed way of, you know, buy sell patterns or something like that fails, because there is no such thing, because these patterns change all the time. One type of pattern, you know, buy sell pattern, buy sell indicator, might actually work for a certain amount of time in a certain time frame for a while, and then it breaks. Right now Ben Cohen does not understand this, because he's not looking at on the chart like you know, manipulation and human psychology. He's just looking on the numbers. We go up here, we go down there, it works, you know, stuff and so forth. Now he does get something right, you know, so, but overall, if maybe for the long term it might work out, but you know, I don't know. Oscar replied to my comment on the Light of the Song as a lol. I think he was amused to know you could be a wingman. Oscar is a good guy. basically in the range in 30-40k for some months now. Now there is also that thing, guys. There is also that thing. We have been using. Let's go to this chart over here and turn off the moving averages for a second over here. What from up here to down here, we have been using. What's that? 90. How many days was this? 64 days. So that's 2 months. Now we are back to square one. So we're gonna use another 2 months from over here, 64 bars, to get back to the same level, right? Around September. Now, it could happen. It could happen. It could happen that we just go sideways over here all the way down to September. It could happen, right? Because why not? Because why not? This was actually, down to the bottom, and then this, it can happen faster, it can happen slower, but, you can also expect some kind of long, boredom to happen again, technically doing nothing, Now there is an interesting line up here. I haven't checked actually. I haven't done this line in a while. Let me see the line if it actually. Also there's also around 45,000. Yeah, maybe that's why also are people expecting the hit this line. It never got hit, unfortunately, never got hit. Did not break the downtrend. Sorry, this is the, like, if you break this, you can start being bullish. But you see here, we are not even close to that line, not even close. Man, prove him wrong. Quick maths. Moon phase never lie. He doesn't align with new moon. Yeah, he doesn't align. Yeah, that's moon has started to kick in. Yeah, moon has started to kick in already. Now moon is coming in on the 8th of August. That's over here. So moon has already started kicking in. Maybe it's gonna go something like down here, like, yeah. But the moon is already technically started kicking, guys. Recent short-term uptrend wasn't sustainable anyway. Of course, it's not sustainable, but in a bull market, it is. You can see here, like, you get some pullback, but pullbacks, they happen up here. You can see here, you can say, oh, this is not stable. It's not, but it goes down and then continues going up. So in bull market, that's why everybody loves bull market. Although these are not sustainable, they are, because you got to, so you just buy the dips, you just buy it. Now, unfortunately, right now, it's not time to buy the dips, guys. It's not time to, average cost and stuff like that. Like, people who have been average cost buying down here, might have sold up here, but, most people don't know where the top is and they have hopium it's going to go forever. So everybody who's average, I'm going to say like 95% who's dollar cost average buying here, even those that started dollar cost averaging buying here, even those that started buying up here and was buying all the way to the bottom, up here, they will still hodl through all the downtrend if you go to the downtrend, because people just don't know when to sell. They don't know when to take profits, right? They understand the idea of dollar cost averaging, but when they have already bought in with some certain price, average price, they usually hope it's gonna go like 2x, 3x or something like that, and then they're gonna sell. They don't understand like 10%. Okay, let's sell there. They don't understand that. So most people that dollar cost averaging will, still be in minus eventually, because most people don't sell. Most people don't sell because they don't understand that, this is a bear market right now, and there is absolutely zero confirmation of continuation of the bull market. So we are not giving any kind of hopium outside right now. There's zero confirmation, but this right now, it can continue to upside. We do not know that. We do not know if it's going to continue to upside. It can. Up here, it can continue to the upside, but it's too early to call. It's too early to call. It's too early to call. So what we are expecting right now is some kind of hits on the lower time frame. So let's go and say what we think might happen, where the targets should be, and so forth, so forth. So this is on the daily time frame. This is the new moon, of course. We're gonna remove the new moon for a second one. Also, we can this is the weekly line. This over here. Let's make it a little bit thicker. 3. You can see here it was really acting as a resistance up here. This line. And if you go to the daily, you'll see that, we are hitting that on the dollar, 3 times on the dollar, could not break that. See here, 1, 2 times, like it was perfect. So this line was acting as a very, very good resistance. It did not get up to the 20 moving average. It just stopped right over there, and that's fine, that's fine. But right now we're gonna see where is the down target. So now that we broke below the 50 moving average on the 50 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame, and we are inside this channel, we have some new supports to actually look at, because right now we are looking at supports. Where can this stop? Where can the man stop? Now the first one is down here, of course, at 36,800. That can beat. The second one is down here at the 100 moving average. Is gonna of course move upwards once we start going down, so I'm guessing this over here might actually come, depends on how fast this goes down. 36.7 is more likely than this line, because this will eventually start moving towards creep towards the same line. So we won't be putting a line on the 100 moving average, but this 36,800 is important level, at least on the 4-hour, because if you break that as well, you're technically, you got lower low, you got even lower low from over here. You know, it's not a good sign. It's definitely not a good sign. And of course the channel line. But on the daily, that's where the important levels kick in. And you can see here the important level is down here at 35,900. That's a very important level. It's also going to correspond really nicely with this 20 moving average tomorrow, at least. Depends on how far we go down today, but tomorrow is going to correspond really nicely with 20 moving average. This 50 moving average that's right now turning a little bit to the downside. I'm not quite sure if it's going to do something like this over here, or just going to continue doing you know, to the downside for a while, because it is a leggy a little bit. It is leggy. No, it's already turning to towards the downside. This so I'm thinking like maybe eventually it might hit 50 moving average and the channel line. The channel line is also important. So I would say this is important resistance. Let's remove the moving averages, because too many lines on the chart right now, and this over here. This is the 4-hourly, but 4-hourly is not important in the long term, so we're gonna remove that. We got this one up here, that's important, and down here, yeah, this one is important. So I think these three are important lines. Which one actually is gonna hit? I think these two might actually be broken. This 35.9 is most plausible. So although these lines, red lines, these support lines are important, and I consider this one to be more important than the other two one, so I'm gonna make it a little thicker. The moving average, especially the 20 and the 50 moving average, is really important, same as the channel line. So you can see that right now the moving averages are below the three support lines over here, so the probability to actually break these lines on the downside to hit the 20 or the 50 moving average is bigger than just stopping up here and continuing up here. So I'm looking actually at the 20 moving average down here and the 50 moving average to give a support, also the channel line. The channel line is actually the most important, I think. You know, which is most important. So at least down here around, so around 30, between 30, let's say between 36,000 and something like 35,000, in that range up here, in this range up here, you know, I think that's gonna be the most important levels to watch for right now, and because on this line it can hit it anywhere, right? So between 30, let's move a little bit up here, 36,000, between 36 and 34, 35, 36, that's where the support should kick in. That's where the big kahuna support should kick in. So once we start falling down here, this is where the support should kick in. Now if the support fails, here's the big kahuna. If the support fails, that's when you're gonna see a lot of bearish, and that's when you're gonna, because all the way down to the support, people have hopium. It's good. People have hopium. We can bounce, bounce and get back in the channel and continue towards upside and whatnot. But if the support fails, on the downside, that means that we are definitely, I think if we go below 35,000 again, that's just gonna wreck the price to the downside. I mean, that's when the bulls, because what do you have after you get below 35,000? What do you have? What do you have below 35,000? You still got this 50 moving average on the 50 moving average on the weekly time frame, of course. That can help you, and people are looking for 50 moving averages, but it's gonna be bad because you're below here. There are some support lines down here at what's that, 34.6 and stuff like that. But after that, after 34.6, like there is nothing all the way down to 50 and so forth. But I think the sentiment right now, it's right now the sentiment is it's everything is fine, guys. It's a normal pullback, you know, and stuff. That's the sentiment. But if we break the support down here, it's no longer gonna be like normal pullback. I mean, there is gonna be hope it's normal pullback, but people will start realizing that it's not normal pullback. Normal pullback is down to 35,000. If we go below that, I wouldn't consider it no longer any kind of normal pullback. Normal pullback. Like if we go below that, there is no such thing as normal pullback. What is that channel called? It's called TLA channels. Now there is you just draw the lines. TLA, the on-chain selling is low and no one is selling. The crypto Kaola, let me tell you something. I've been watching the ever since down here. Ever since somewhere around here, I've been watching the on-chain analysis. People talking, the bulls are buying, the institutions are buying, everybody's buying right now. Pumped, yeah, that's because everybody's buying. The big wallets are just accumulating more and more, but price is technically just going down. And if here, let me show you something. If here we continue to go down over here, that means that all on-chain analysis that you heard so far is just BS. Because it doesn't help you in the short term. Because even though the big wallets are, getting money up here, when people are talking about, on-chain analysis, buying, selling, they're usually talking about big, new wallets versus old wallets and so forth, so forth. And I do agree. People are buying on these levels. But that does not mean that the price will go up. That does not mean that the price will go up. Just because somebody is buying does not mean, because they are not looking, what's going to happen in the next 6 months, next 1 year. They're looking to hodl, they're buying to hodl for next 10 years, So what happens on-chain right now, what happens on-chain, whether, the wallets are buying or selling or stuff like that, it can also be looked at as some kind of if you look at a short term, it can be looked at some kind of indication of, yeah, this is good move and this is bad move and stuff like that. It can confirm the trend, right? That's nice looking on-chain analysis for that. But looking long-term on-chain analysis, how the big walls have been acquiring, Bitcoin, does not mean that right now the Bitcoin is gonna go up. It just means that they are buying now so they can sell in 10 years or hodl in 10 years. I say price go up now. I say not. This is not a bear market. It's entirely in the range of continuation of upwards. No, it's a bear market still. I'm pretty convinced it's bear. Tila, what's your buy and go to the beach signal? Coinsky has his signal when the 10 EMA crosses the 50 EMA on the daily. First, let me see the Coinskit signal. That's gonna be interesting. Let's see here. I gotta pull up the EMAs because I don't use EMAs. Then white thickness. Okay, and the 55 style blue, yellow thickness. Okay. Daily. So he's saying that his indicator is what is that? Tila, what's your buy and go to the beach indicator? Coinsky has his signal when the 10 EMA crosses the 50 EMA on the daily. This is the daily. This is the 10 moving average. This is the 5 moving average. We already had the buy and go to the beach signal. So if Coinskid is right, you should have been on the beach right now. Are you, Alif? Are you on the beach? That's why I'm wondering. Are you on the beach right now? We should reset 36 and we didn't. We're going back for a bounce at 36. It's 20 and 55, not 10 and 50. 20 and 50. Oh, okay. Input 20. Well, 20 is buy and go to the beach signal right there. Tila, do you think it's all season now as BTC is dumping now? Too cold for the beach now. I don't know. Bitcoin is dumping, but everything else is dumping as well with Bitcoin. Maybe it's dumping less, but it's still dumping. You changed the 50. I did not change the 50. This is the 55. This is the yellow. 55 is yellow, and then you got 20 is white. White is 20 moving average, and yellow is 55 moving average. And we just got the cross over here. Buy and go to the beach cross. So why are you guys not on the beach? Huh? Why are you not on the beach? That's why I'm wondering. We're at 38.6 now for, I think, no ETH today. Big event on the 4th of August. Would you look at ETH, please? ETH is not doing anything. It's just doing like... event is already priced in. All the events are priced in. Something bump in face people are talking about. So, if Koinski is right now you should be going to the beach because 10 and 20 crosses very rarely. This is sell and go to the beach. This is buy and go to the beach. Buy and go to the beach and so forth, right? Unfortunately, if you go a little bit back up here, you're gonna have a lot of signals, so you will be coming back from the beach pretty quick. Here's sell, here's buy, here's technically down here is actually, you know, here is sell, here's buy, here's sell again, you know. But sideways moves, these things can actually cross down, cross up, no, just cross down here, up here. And here we go, bear market. How does 10 and 20 work in the bear market? Sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So basically you sell here, you hodl this part, you hodl this part, okay? So sell, hodl, and buy. I'm on the beach. Some of us have to work. I can't go to beach, not in socialist country where they pay you to do nothing. Won't be surprised if ETH dumps after a hard fork. We're going to the moon, but we could get back in the 41k range. No, today we're gonna see that. So basically, technically, but looking in the bear markets, this 20 to 50 moving, this buy on 20, sell on 25. You know, it might help you a little bit, you know, up there, it might help you a little bit, right? So if you do that just every time and let it go, that might be, you know, it. So, you know, you never know when it's gonna be it, but, you know, if you just do that, like if you buy here and it goes like here and you sell there, you know, and then it does that again, right? Buy here, sell here, right? And it does that again next time, right? Here, buy here, and then maybe you get lucky on this one and it continues going up, right? So you never know, but you know, if you buy and you sell and you buy and you sell and you buy, and eventually you will actually, you know, you will make it eventually. Eventually 20 and 55 will you know, will confirm the move to the upside. Eventually these are fake outs, you know, and eventually, you know, it will confirm. Eventually. So yeah, sure, 2025 might work. 2025 might work, but you know, whether it's gonna work right now or not depends. Let's go back here. Where is the line? 4 hourly. So this is what I'm looking at, guys. This is what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at 35 to 36,000 pullback. Most likely, like it can do it before that, but you know, I think most likely it's 35 to 36,000 down here in this range. I think, I don't know, but I think, you know, if it starts like hugging this upper line or something like that, it might actually bounce. It might be some kind of fake out as well, like over here, you know, it goes down and right back up again, right? This actually was fake out, you know, and we continue to upside, but right now it just bleeding towards downside. Let's see how the volume is. Actually, the volume is going a little bit. Is it up or down? It actually is down. Technically, the volume is going down. So the move is not confirmed. The move is not confirmed. Over here, like it's up. It's 4 hours. Let's see daily. Daily has been going down, and right now it's continuing going down. Now, I cannot read the volume that good right now. I cannot read the volume that good. But I think 35 to 36,000 is most reasonable target on the downside. And that's right now, I wouldn't advise neither going short nor long over here. If you get to these levels here, you know, people can, you know, take longs up here, you know, if they want, you know, you do your trades, I'll do my trade, not financial advice. But this is actually, you know, time to you know, take chance and go long. But, you know, until we actually get some kind of support, it's you know, not advisable, because this can really easily just fall below and continue down. So because this is a very important support, we are still in the bear market. The interest is to the downside, not to the upside, and so forth, so forth. Let's see how this looks on the weekly time frame and volume on the weekly time frame. The volume has actually been going down here with the price move. So it might bounce on the weekly. It does look good, guys. On the weekly it looks very nice. I'm gonna explain to you why on the weekly we might actually be looking for some kind of move towards the upside, some kind of, you know, pullback here and then bounce up here, which would be actually nice, which would be actually really nice. Here also I think that's 36,000, the 10 moving average also on the weekly. 36,000 is 10 moving average, which is very important. But look at this, guys, look at this. First thing first, we hit the 50 moving average, bounced, bullish engulfing candle, got above the 10 moving average, bullish, went up here, broke this, broke above the you know, broke above the resistance, very nicely, broke above the resistance. Right now we're getting rejected by that, but you know, if you can get back above that here and above the 20 moving average, that should be like super bullish. And then there comes, you know, what's that, 35.2 or something like that up here, 35.5. No, wait, what's that? That's 35.3. Like if you can get, if like somehow you get above this level, that's bullish, bullish sign. That's bullish sign. But right now I'm thinking like most probable to 20-50 moving average before we bounce. I think that's most probable right now. Most probable. Let's see here, down here. Yeah. Never mind, wrong chart. August high is better than July high. It's time to let the bull out of the cage. According to the weekly, we've never been in the bear market. What do you mean according to the weekly? By what do you mean by according to the weekly? According to weekly we've been for first you have to define the bear market, right? First you have to define the bear market, but it's pretty easy to see that we are in the bear market. Like you're below the 20 moving average. You are below 20. Like, is this technically, are you saying that this the 50 moving average up here, is this the you know, is this still bull market up here? This pullback to the 50 moving, is this bull market? Is this over here bull market? That's what I'm saying. Let's go a little bit back over here. Would you be saying that this over here is the bull market, or this bull market? Is this the bull market, or is this all part over here of the bull market, right? You can look at the BLX's chart as well. This is the weekly. So here's the 50 moving. So you're saying that this over here is the bull market, right? Bull market, besides this one over here, up here is the bull market, right? Bull market. Technically over here is the bull market, but this isn't any kind of top. So the big three ones. So technically what you're saying, when you are still above the 50, you're still in the bull market. Even up here you're in the bull market. So you just like to lose like something like 50% every time to confirm, you know, the drop. This is 90% down. That's a correction that lost key support and entered a bear market. Correction that lost a key support and entered a bear market. Well, I don't know, Coinskit, thanks for stopping by in the channel. Love you, but I don't think that's a correction though. I don't think that's good. I don't think that, you know, people should be waiting from over here down over here to confirm the bear market. I think already here, you know, it starts to become bear market. You know, when you fall below the 20 moving average like that looks kind of rough. That looks kind of rough, man. That looks losing the 20 moving average, not being able to get it back above the 10 moving average, above the 20 moving average. Right now over here nothing is actually concluded, you know. So, but okay, let's say we're still in the bull market, you know. If we, you know, technically we have been in the bear market, you know, down here a couple of times, right? But if we close below this line, 33,000, so 33,400, that's the bear market, guys. That's the bear market. By the way, Koinski, how you doing, man? Is the bear market killing your channel? Morning Crypto Fan. 2055. Yeah, we looked at 2055 as well. Today we're talking about Coinski, the predictions. Looks rough, but we correct to support. Yeah, we correct the sport. We're gonna see how it works out. Like, nobody knows. That's the thing with technicals. Nobody knows exactly how it will play out. So we are taking wild guesses on probability. So there is a probability to hold here. There was a probability to hold it here that failed. There is a probability to hold it here that fails. You know, it might go down. Then there is a probability to hold it there. There is always probabilities. We don't know. There is always probabilities, right? Huge inverse head and shoulders. What time frame, man? FUD. Well, CoinSkid says we are not in the bear market. I say we are in the bear market, you know. But most of other people are also saying we are not in the bear market. So, you know, it's definition of what a bear market is like. If you go to the definition, I don't know, 200k is locked in. There you go, guys. CoinSkid knows daily time frame. I don't see head and shoulders here, guys. This should be head, right? Sorry, head, left shoulder, head, but right now creating right shoulder. Yeah, that's the hopium. That's the hopium, right? So the hopium is this over here. I'm guessing. I haven't seen people do this, but you know, I'm guessing this is the hopium, right? Yeah, whatever. Just put it. I'm guessing this is the hopium. I do know. No, check my Twitter. Check your Twitter. Okay, man, I'll check your Twitter. By the way, guys, do you like this chart? I posted this, when did I post it? July 8th, so a month ago. And I asked, you know, I can't decide, is this chart bullish or bearish? It's an inverted Bitcoin chart, and that's like, and it does look exactly like, you know, the daily chart of Bitcoin up here right now. And it looks, people are saying it's bullish and bearish right now, but you know, these things actually looks, if you look like it's actually bearish because of the variances, and then drops the downside, which we did the drop downside, but usually it just drop downside to correct the move to the downside and then continues. But whatever. Let's go to the CoinSkid channel. CoinSkid. Yeah, we're there. I got a lot of questions where the bottom is this the head and shoulders? Yeah, that's what I drew, man. Oh, no. You're looking at this up here. Oh, the big one, the big kahuna. Ah, I get it. So this is the... But you gotta draw it like this, someplace. So this is the head and shoulders. Yeah, of course, because this one, this is target for this one is a lot higher. Target for this one is all the way from down here up here, right? So it is 60k. I like the way you think. Yes, huge inverse head and shoulders. So it in early June. I like the way you think. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. I like the way you think. It's too big for me. You know. I like the small ones. You know. But it might work out. But you definitely, if you want this to work out, you definitely need a bounce down here. You definitely need a bounce down here at around 35, 36,000. You need a bounce here, and you need to go up to some 38 level again, or something like that. You need a bounce down here. CK is the time travel. CK knows, man. I'm right, lol. Plus bump and run. Yeah, maybe. Bump. It might be. Would be nice if the hopium head and shoulder was up. Of course it would be nice. Everybody's looking for that. But you know me. You want you know, the good news, you got the CoinSkid. You want you know, the bearish news, you got me. So you know, bears come to me, bulls go to CoinSkid. But let's see what's happening here. Let's see what's happening here in the 4 hour. How long is this last? Yeah, we're gonna finish 8:48 minutes. Let's see up here. So for today, guys, for today, I think this has more downtrend to go. This is the 4 hourly. I think we are going longer down. Did we close below the support? Yeah, right now we did close definitely before below support, and we are definitely going down more now. How long down? These are the targets between 35 and 36 eventually. If we fail, I don't know if it's gonna do like this, or it's gonna do like this, or how it's gonna do it. I don't think we're gonna get up here, but like, you know, how we're gonna get here, I don't know if it's gonna be straight line, something like this, something like this. How this gonna get down to this, I do not know that. I don't know, but I do know that right now I think we are going down to test 35 to 36 line, this area down here. I think we're going down to test this, and this is gonna be the utmost importance to hold. If we failed holding this level up here, if we fail holding this level and break to the downside, that looks bad. That's bad, right? But if we bounce off of here, you know, 60k based on Coinskid Head and Shoulders. If we bounce off here, 16k, guys, 60k. Coinskid versus that match. Retracing floor continuation. We're gonna see that. Alif. Another CK and TLI question. Why does CK use FIB and TLI doesn't? Another question, Alif. Why does Coinskid use EMAs and I use, you know, SMAs? You know, because, you know, he likes EMAs, he likes FIBs. I don't like FIBs. I don't like EMAs, you know. I see, you know, predictions in my style, he sees prediction in his styles, you know. People are different, you know, people use different things. Somebody use, you know, what's that, harmonics, somebody don't use harmonics. Somebody uses moon phases. Why doesn't Coinskid use moon phase? Coinskid, why don't you use moon phase? What's wrong with you, man? Moon phases, man, moon phases. We on this channel are moon phase boys. You gotta spread the word, man. You gotta spread the word. I'm gonna teach you now. I don't know if you got the message yet, but you know, we here are moon boys, and we like the moon phases. I have to upgrade. Let's remove these EMAs. Moon phase. You know, we moon boys here. Lol, I need to look to bro to tell me how. It's different styles, which suits different, yeah, of course, it's different style. People do different things, but we on this channel, we follow the moon phases, and right now we are bearish because of the moon phase. And Coinskid, once you know this, you're gonna spread the words to your followers. I know that, because, you know, people need to know this, people need to know this. Look at this. You get the new moon, sorry, we're gonna start down here. Why not? New moon down to the full moon, bam, new moon down, full moon, new moon. Like, look at this, like, it's like perfect. It's like perfect, like exceptionally well. Like, there is literally no deviation from the moon phase. And the next new moon is coming on the 8th of August. Look at this, man. This is the next new moon. New moons are bearish. New moon. You see? What's indicator name? Full moon. You go here, you write moon phases. You click that, you get these moon phases. Really nice. Oh, that wasn't it. You click the moon phases, you know, you get it up. Of course it's gold. That's why I'm saying we've been talking about moon phases for a long time. Now, unfortunately, I don't have 170k, you know, followers and big Twitter account and stuff like that. So, you know, the message is not getting out. But right now, you know that, and right now you can expect the next move to the downside. That's how we do the tech analysis here. People think we do tech analysis, you know, with moving averages, MACD, RSI. No. First thing first, we look at the moon phases, then we see what direction we're going, and then we just say, yeah, it's gonna go down because of the moving averages. It's gonna go down because of the MACD. No. Moon phases, man, moon phases. New moon is the BTC down and angry wife. Moon phases go viral after this, yeah. Once the moon phases will go viral now, yeah. Once Coinskid starts, you know, spreading the moon phases on the channel, you can bet your sweet ass that on the Reddit, on all the forums, all the discords, everybody will be talking about the moon phases. That's still a buy and go to the moon signal, yeah. No, that's my buy and sell signal. That's the biggest trading signal. Like, if you have traded the moon phases, you will be rich by now. Would definitely be rich. This is like the best buy sell signal. This is buy, this is sell, buy, sell, buy. If you just did that, You cannot fail. You cannot fail. CoinSkid, we got the deal. You spread the word on the moon phases so it works even better. Because, you know, the more people believe in the moon phases, the better it works, right? TLI Go, of course TLI Go. Oh jeez, these goddamn moon phases. Steve Bob, do not reject the moon phases. That's the only thing we got going on for us now. People are thinking, everybody's saying that TA doesn't work. Well, TA doesn't work, but moon phases does work. Moon phase work. Wookie want a cookie. Moon phase will pump even harder with the moons now. Yeah, of course, Ron. That's why I'm trying to spread the message, because the more people are into this, you know, they see this new moon is already coming into effect, so you know people might be a little bearish, but on the next full moon, because now we have a larger audience, larger crowd, it will pump even harder. So that's the goal. Spread the word about the moon phases and people will FOMO in. TLI changing the world. I mean the moon. Respect the moon. We all moon boys now. We all moon boys right now. Anyways, guys, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. We're all moon phase boys. Yeah, moon phase boys. This is moon phase channel. We're gonna convert CoinSkid's channel also to the moon phase channel. Then after that, we're gonna and CoinSkid, if you can reach out to Ben Cohen on his channel, you know, explain to him the moon phases and explain to him importance of the moon phases. Maybe he also can turn around the crowd around the moon phases as well. So, you know, spread the message, spread the news. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Right now, let's just go back to the chart where we have the numbers drawn before we actually close this. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And I think like 36,000 is a really important level to test right now. If we can hold this level down here, then we might actually bounce really nicely. The summer is it. They're gonna be resistant to the upside. How this is gonna play out, but we should. I don't know if we're just gonna go that. You know, the bounce can happen and we can do something like this or whatever, but this should hold. If it doesn't hold, it might actually break down, and that if it breaks down right away, it's gonna be bad. If it bounces, it might be some kind of slow move to the downside. We're gonna see how it actually works out, but I think 36,000 is most probable right now. Thanks for stopping by, guys. CK, thanks for stopping by the channel. Spread the news about the moon. Hit the like button on the way out and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Bam. See you guys. Where's the stop button?